Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I don't think anyone has joined in yet, just yet. And we'll see. Everyone may still be celebrating the holiday weekend. I kind of wish I was still celebrating the holiday weekend. I'm feeling like this. I think the last couple of Mondays I've said it's been rough Mondays, but today was a lot. So hopefully folks are still doing fun Easterish stuff or spring break stuff. But I will see if, hey, Kim, how are you? I was just sitting here talking to myself. So thanks for coming on. I was saying it was an extra rough Monday for me. Work was busy, which isn't bad. I guess I'm just tired from the weekend. Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling very tired too. So I understand that. But now I'm feeling more like I want a spring break. Can you I mean, I guess I could plan a spring break, but can you take up spring break as an adult with no school age children? Is that a thing? Do people do that? I guess so. I guess people plan their vacations, their PTO year round. So I think I made a mistake by not planning anything this spring. Hey Mika, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I was just kind of sure, why not? Yeah. Why not? Why not plan something during the or taking a spring break as an adult with no kids? I don't. I mean, I guess Tamika, you probably think about this since you're on the school calendar and you plan your vacations accordingly. But I am all of a sudden like hitting me that, oh man, I don't have a spring break. I want a spring break. So I jipped myself, I guess, you guys. You just got off a spring break. Did you do anything? I don't remember. Well, I know you were busy, but I don't remember if you went anywhere. Um, but yeah, I want to go on spring break so I can say I just got off spring. It's a long stretch for us folks working a normal office 9 to 5 between Martin Luther King Day and Memorial Day to the next official holiday that we get a long weekend for. So I think I'm feeling it today. I would like to be off. I would have liked to have been off this Easter Monday, but no such luck. I was I worked. I was actually in the office today, and now I'm dragging. I'm dragging. I got some tea. It's decaf, but still, I feel like maybe that might perk me up a little bit. Hey, hi Kiki, how are you? I wasn't gonna say who is it this time. Thanks for coming in. Now I think I can guess your answer to my question, Kiki, was like, do adults just plan a spring break when they don't have school age children? I think I should have done that. I'm feeling like I need a spring break. I know I have my cruise in June to look forward to, and I am looking forward to it. But it's a long. It feels like a really long stretch from Memorial Day to. I'm sorry, from Martin Luther King Day to Memorial Day for before there's an official day off. I guess I could have scheduled some PTO and done a little something, but I don't know. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Well, you guys, I know I have gone to my little travel hacks book before, but I feel like I need a really good perk me up. So that's been a good conversation starter. You're sad. You were so sad to go back today. I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were. I'm sure the kids were too. Coming off of spring break is not nearly as fun as leaving for spring break. Hey, BSV Odyssey, how are you? Odyssey, sorry, couldn't quite get that out. I'm just blaming it on Monday, you guys. We have a school age child, so you always plan one, but I think I'll keep it up even after RJ is an adult. I'm spoiled now. Well, that's the thing. I was so great about planning spring break trips when I had a school age child. And now that she's all grown up and I don't have to pay attention to that calendar anymore, I've gotten out of the habit. Last year we did cruise during spring break time, and I was kind of not complaining about it because we had a great time, but there were a lot of kids running crazy, and I think that's part of the new or some of the changes that Carnival has made on the ships as far as what the teenagers are allowed to do after a certain hour. So I'm sure that would have helped, but I didn't know that at the time. So after the trip, I was like, it was a great trip, but I don't think I'll go during spring break again. Well, now I'm like, that was a mistake. I need a spring break. I'm trying to make it until June, but whew, this is kind of rough, you guys. So yeah, keep that plan. Just keep planning your spring break. Keep planning your spring break. I think it's hard to go back now. I should not have stopped looking at that calendar. Um, let's see. So I'm gonna flip through the travel hacks again today. See if that has anything that will inspire me, you guys, or just help me to make it through. Help me make it through till that next vacation. That's a good point because crowds are crazy for spring breaks. Yeah, prices are generally higher during that time too. Yeah, and I'm in Florida in Orlando, and so that's always a big spring break destination. Florida in general, but Orlando, specifically for Disney and Universal. So traveling out, like the flights are just as expensive for us going out as it is for you guys trying to fly in. So it's harder to do the last minute deals from here for spring break. Um, so yeah, I should have remembered that and thought ahead and planned ahead. But I don't know. I'm guess I'm gonna have to count on like my cousin to remind me that I said this next year. Don't do that again. You're gonna regret it. I did pull up the Carnival website because I wanted to see if there was if they specifically listed out what those changes are that they've made for teenagers in particular, or the for the under 21 crowd, because it was a little crazy. Hey, cruising is fun anytime. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So if you're not familiar, and I don't know if these are going to be the same as on other cruise lines, but I just remember it being a point that Carnival had announced some changes. So you guys tell me these seem like they'll be helpful or not. Age restrictions on board, youth curfew. Yes, 17 years of age and under who are not accompanied by an adult in their traveling party 21 years of age or older must be clear of all public areas by 1 a.m. Uh, what do you think? Is that helpful? Hi, together we travel. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. The age restriction. So the if you're 17 or under on Carnival, you have to be with an adult or clear of all public areas by 1 a.m. I mean, I can't really say that that was my specific complaint that they were that the kids were up late because I wasn't up that late. Probably, I'm an early bird, and when I hit that, oh my gosh, I'm about to pass out. I head back to my cabin. So I can't say they were bothering me at 1 a.m. But I can see there were some groups of teenagers who were kind of running around the ship. Um, so I wonder if that's going to help. Alcohol must be 21 years or older. I don't think that's anything new. Casino and bingo, guess must be 18 or older to play the tables and slot machines. Uh, isn't that always been? If you're under 18, you're not permitted in the casino, and you must be 18 years of age to purchase a bingo card and play. Now, I think that might be different. Um, I think there were some young kids playing bingo, or maybe their parents just sort of gave them the card once they got in there, and it was like, uh, I'm not like hardcore serious bingo player, but if I pay my money and I sit down, I want to have a shot at winning too, not be out not be outdone by the 10 and under. They're up on their bingo game. Give the people who pay for these vacations a chance to win a little bit back. Oh, okay. Let me see what else is supposed to be different on carnivals. Age restrictions. Um, you have to be 21 years or older to be in the Serenity deck or the Serenity adults only area. Now that seems like a good thing. Um, I think I've seen kids trying to go in, and maybe they were just going to save chairs or try to save chairs for their parents or whoever, but they get a little comfortable. And it doesn't take long before that area isn't exactly serene. They start yelling or complaining, and it's like, I thought this was the quiet area. What happened? Let's see what else. What else are they saying is changed? Restrictions on the lounge shows and the dance club. Guests under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an adult in all public areas of the ship. Guests under the age of 18 must vacate the dance club by 10 p.m. Okay. Guests under the age of 18 may not attend late night punchline or comedy clubs, which may be rated R. Anybody seen that? Has that been a problem with kids being in the adult only comedy show? I mean, I could see that's when people would be, if there were some complaints for language and, you know, really off color humor if the kids were in there. Otherwise, I think the adults kind of know what to expect once they head into the R-rated comedy club. Hello, Miss T. How are you? You have a long day, don't you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Although I, I was considering, I was like, do I go ahead and do a live tonight? I'm really tired, you guys. And more so than just being tired. It's Monday. We're always tired on a Monday, but I'm just like, oh, I need a vacation. I should have planned a spring break. What was I thinking? I did not plan a spring break. I think I need something in between. That's a long stretch from Martin Luther King to Memorial Day for some time off. So no, I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not cooking tonight. I was not up for it. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to my vacation hacks books, you guys. You tell me if you think these are good ideas or not. How was your trip, Miss T? I think you just came back from Savannah. I like Savannah. It's nice there. It's really pretty. You probably went at a good time before the weather gets too hot. Okay. All right. Too too lazy to unpack after your trip? Dump all your clothes out onto your bed. Want to go to sleep? Now you're forced to put away your clothes first. That's kind of like a more like a knock knock joke than a helpful hint. Everybody knows how to dump out the suitcase. Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. Um, let's see. Before, before returning home from your trip, see if you can get someone from work to email you an update on what you've missed. This will make things easier when you're transitioning back into work life. Okay, who wants emails about what happened while they were away? Yes. I will push the clothes to the side and sleep. Those clothes would end up, I mean, ideally they would end up in a laundry basket, but it depends on how tired you are. Those clothes are gonna get pushed aside. Thank you for saying that because I was definitely thinking it. Hello, Bud Files. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I don't think that I don't think that's a good one, but not me. I disconnect on ships vacate on the ship. It's vacation time. Yeah, you're talking about the email. Yeah, I don't need an update. I will just deal with the emails when I get back. And even if you get back on a Friday, you need the weekend to kind of get yourself ready for going back in on Monday. I don't want an email. But I agree with that. No, I don't need my friends to email me. Now, I guess if it's something really awful, um, that something really awful happened that you need to know before you walk back into the door. Okay, but general, no. Um, all right. Never throw out your packing list. Use it as a reference guide by adding and subtracting from it to make an ultimate packing list for the future. If you're very organized and you have a list in to begin with, yeah, don't don't get rid of it. I um I have the mental checklist. I don't write it down. Do you guys have an actual packing list? Do you have an actual packing list? Maybe I need to try that. I don't feel like I forget a lot of things, but maybe I need the reminder like book spring break next for next year on that list. So I'm not in this predicament next time. All right. I don't think that was so great either. Hold on. Okay, looking to relive your vacation at home, buy a diffuser with some oils from the part of the world you were in. Smell is one of the best ways to spark your memory. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not necessarily have a diffuser, but like when you smell something that's, or you pick up something that's more Caribbean or, you know, coconut lime or, something like that that's going to put you in the tropical kind of mood. Um, I could definitely see picking that up, and that would be a good reminder of your cruise. My packing list is on the notes app on my phone. Just check everything once I'm packed. Then when it's time to unpack again, I uncheck it all and start over. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's there. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You're always going to have your phone. Um, that's very handy. Now, do you find you have to that you add or subtract from the list as you go, or you feel like you pretty much have your set? This is what I need. This is what I'm packing. Let's see. Well, this might not be a good one for the vloggers here. Avoid posting pictures of your vacation on social media until about a week after you return home. Posting your trip while you're away is like giving thieves an invitation to your empty house. That's not where I thought that was going at all. I thought they were just gonna say you're spoiling the surprise or something. But yeah, I guess that is true. You do have to be careful about what you post, and being too specific about when you're not going to be at home, so no one is looking at you know your things. No. All right. These are not solving my vacation blues, you guys. Um, Feeling nostalgic for your vacation? Try printing out your photos and making an album. This will help you relive all happy moments and provide some closure on your trip. Now, I used to really be into scrapbooking. It's usually good, so minimal changes unless there's specific outfits I want to take. Good. Very good. Very good, Kiki. She's like, nope, I got this down. I know what I need. I know what I'm packing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Now I'll just do before we actually head out the door. It's like, okay, do you have do a check of, do you have your documents, you have your birth certificate, you have your passport, you have your driver's license, you have your luggage tags, you have your that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm sure when you start traveling all the time, it's easy to have that down to a science, and just need to tweak it a little bit here and there. Like you said, the specific outfits that you might want to take for that cruise, that trip in general. I know I always say cruise, but insert vacation here. It could be some other great vacation. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Oh, those were all towards the end of the book. I guess that's why they were kind of like. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find another good one. Now I don't even know. I haven't checked the room, and I know they're not usually in the cruise cabin anymore. But this one is dining in your hotel room and need a makeshift table for the kids to eat at. Cover the ironing board with an extra sheet to make an impromptu dining table. That seems a little that seems a little old school, but Most of the rooms will have some kind of a desk, or you can make that your little dining table if you need to. But what do you think? Are there ironing? Regular hotel rooms, there might be an ironing board, but I know there won't be on the ships because they don't want you ironing in your room. Okay, guys, that didn't help. Let's talk about cruises. Who's cruising next? Who's up? Anybody cruising before June? And I only say June is because that's what I'm trying to make it until. Cheryl, when are you guys cruising? Nikki, are you still there? You might have gone to your class. I think last time. Oh, yay! Your cruises will be on the together. Yay! I get to meet you. That's exciting. I am really looking forward to that and to the cruise in general. I will rethink my planning out of my cruise vacations because apparently this one was too long of a stretch. I need some cruise. Did everybody have a good holiday weekend? Everybody posting, their happy Easters, messages yesterday morning. I thought I was going to see more kids out doing egg hunts, but I didn't really see a lot. So hopefully you guys got to do that. Weather was good here yesterday. Today it's gray and rainy. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's all over, so I'm not sure what weather is looking like in your areas. But hopefully, you got to be out and about, and the kids got to do some fun stuff like that. Or no, the kids are probably all all on spring break. Spring break, they were doing really good stuff, and I'm sitting here going, I need a spring break. Uh, I was kind of looking. I'm using the Melon app, and I think I don't think anybody wants to come up, but I think I could share a link. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. So I can have somebody come up and talk, or maybe I'll do an interview. That could be fun. So I know I started asking you guys, what do we think about this spring break? Do you only take a spring break vacation if you have school age kids, or should we be like Kiki and continue to plan them as a regular, I need a break kind of vacation? I think I made a mistake, you guys. I should have planned one for this year, but that's how it goes. Well, I thank you guys for popping in. I don't have a specific topic tonight other than me whining and complaining that I didn't get a spring break. So I think we will, if you're willing, we'll try it again next week and I will resume my In the Kitchen series and plan on making something. I don't know what. I think the last time I had suggestions for like appetizers, like somebody said something about mushrooms. Um, I can probably find another dessert, which I'm all about the desserts. Hello, Ocean to Ocean. How are you? I was I have been sort of complaining that I didn't have a spring break this year, and I'm just wondering of the adults who do not have small or school age children, are they planning spring break vacations? Do they normally schedule them? I think I made a mistake by not scheduling one because it's a long stretch between Martin Luther King Day and Memorial Day for an official company day off. I mean, I definitely could have taken PTO, but I just didn't think of it, honestly. Hello, Tamika Brown. All right, Tamika, I'll put you on. So if if you weren't working with the schools, would you have taken a spring break anyway? What do you think? Is it just because of the school calendar, or is that your normal getaway time? Everybody's so quiet tonight. I would unfortunately have to stay local, but you would still take some time off, even if it wasn't for the school calendar. We haven't scheduled a spring break since our kids got out of school. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But now now I'm hurting. Yes, but once your kids are out of school, you kind of lose track of that of the school calendar and the official spring break time. I mean, it doesn't have to coincide with your local county spring break, but I'm just saying the concept in general. I think I've lost. I need to have a spring break. I got to get that back in the rotation. We're going away for our weekend getaway for our anniversary. Oh, that's nice. When is your anniversary? Oh, it's this month. It's this month, right? Or early May. I can't remember. Sorry. But well, that's nice that you have a getaway coming up. Okay, that could count. That could be spring break. We're going we're going on a cruise for your anniversary next week. Awesome. Where are you going? I'm Lizzie. Where are you going? How many years? I'm totally trying to live vicariously through you guys. I need a vacation, guys. I need a vacation. I think the weather's not really helping. I don't know what I was saying that earlier. I don't know what the weather is in your areas, but it's gray and rainy today. Now I know that's, we get these days every once in a while, even though we're in Florida, but it definitely affects your energy level. The Mexican Riviera, awesome, awesome, awesome. I've not done that, not cruised the West Coast yet, so that sounds pretty cool. Well, have a great time. Have you? Do you? I don't know where you guys are. Is that closer? Are you West Coast folks? Do you do the Mexican Riviera often? I that's like becoming, on my list of things to go, but places to go or cruises to take. I feel like if I'm going to go on the West Coast, then it needs to be like a maybe a back-to-back situation where you're maybe doing the Alaska and then on down the coast to the Mexican Riviera thing, since you're out that way. You're in Washington State. So you having lots of, hopefully not flooding in your area. I think they were talking about the snow melting. Snow. Have you done it? You've probably done an Alaskan cruise then. So close. So close. I think the last time I mentioned it with my family members that are on the chat, they're like, "What? We didn't agree to go to Alaska. That's crazy talk. We want to do the Caribbean. We want to go to Mexico where it's warm." You're getting lots of rain. Yeah. Well, we'll have to go with the April showers, bring May flowers kind of thing. I think everybody's going to be having something. You've done one Alaskan cruise. Did you like it? Or will you go again, or was one once enough? And I know different cruise lines make different stops, so maybe it's a little bit different what you can see and do. You go again. Well, like I said, you guys, don't be like me. Hopefully, you have planned some getaways coming up here. You enjoyed it. You're going to get in 2025. Very cool. Very cool. I know you got to start planning. Got to plan out. I got to plan. I got to plan out. So I don't want to be saying this next 2024 spring break time that I didn't have a spring break. So I gotta think about that. Get something in there. But and since I didn't do it for this year, I'm gonna have to hold out until my cruise in June, which I am excited about, but still seems like a long way away. Seems like a long way away. Um, but anyway, I'm not gonna hold you guys. I will be back next Monday at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna be back on my cooking series. So if you have a suggestion on some treat you missed from the cruise ship that we should try out, let me know. See if we can make it at home. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend and that your Monday was good. Yeah, mine was a lot. So, again, thanks for coming in. I hope you have a great week, and we will try it again next week. See ya.